I chose to do my senior speech over injury recovery. Whether I'm playing a sport, skiing, or just standing still, there seems to always be a possibility that I can get injured. There is on average 500,000 injuries in football each year. And the reason I tell you this is because injuries are inevitable, and there's really nothing we can do to avoid them. But as spectators and as fans, we see injuries on TV all the time, or even at a game, and you see the player get hurt and you see them get carted off the field, but what must happen is the game must continue. And what we as fans and spectators miss is what really happens after the injury. I'm going to give you all a quick look of how long injuries last for some certain injuries. Head injuries or concussions, y'all might remember Marshall Buss spoke on that earlier this year, can last from about 7 days to 3 months depending on how severe it is. Breaking a leg or a bone, for past experience I know, can take at least 4 months without physical rehab before you can get back on your feet. And an ACL tear can take at least 9 months before you can get back on your feet and play again. 95% of injuries are soft tissue injuries, which means basically like a bone bruise and you can get back pretty quick. And the other 5% of injuries are more severe, which can keep you out longer. My past experience was freshman year, my last football game of the year. I broke my tibia, my tibia going out the left side of my leg and the fibia going outside the right. After that, I was taken to emergency surgery after the game. And then I was in a soft cast for 2 weeks and then put into a hard cast, which I remained unweight bearing until from November of 2015 till February of 2016. It took at least 4 months of physical therapy until about the next October, which is a full year, before I felt comfortable on playing again. Recovery is different for every person, but it doesn't mean that it can change your experience on how it went. These are 3 ways that helped me recover through my injury. The first one is a hyperbaric chamber, which for me was located in Highland Park. What this is a hyperbaric oxygen therapy. It's a medical treatment which enhances the healing process by inhaling 100% medical oxygen. Basically, you'll be in a total body chamber, as you can see up there. It's actually me in the other picture over there. Basically, you're going to be laying down and you're going to be going, it's kind of like, they use an example as scuba diving because you're going down at like sea level until you get to the bottom, which is 100% medical oxygen. And this is used for a variety of injuries. It helps stimulate bone growth and it's used for a lot of things. The Dallas Mavericks owner, Mark Cuban, actually pays for his players to use it whenever they want. Another force rehab that I used was cryotherapy. Cryotherapy is a great way to help your body recover, and not just that, my mom actually uses it. She says it helps her sleep, so that might help you. It's actually very fast spreading among the country. TCU, Georgia, and I know the Denver Nuggets have 2 in their facilities. What this is, you stand in it and your head's gonna be out of it and you wear socks on your feet and gloves in your hands, and what's it gonna do is you're gonna be inside and it's gonna be chilled to a negative 166 degrees around there. You're gonna stand for 2 to 3 minutes. And what this does is it brings all the blood to the center of your core, and then when you get out and you start heating up, it's gonna send that blood back through your body, but this time filled with nutrients. Another example is a Normal Tech pulse recovery. It's a dynamic compression device which is designed for recovery and rehab. What this does is you can go on your arms, your legs, or your hips, and it's basically like a massage, but it's compressed air that massages your limbs, it mobilizes your fluids, and speeds up recovery. The main thing is it removes lactic acid from your muscles to help you heal faster. As you can see there, it's used by LeBron James, and he said this is what helped him get to the top. For my experience, I had 4 surgeries on my ankle, 3 of those being nerve surgeries, and I had trouble finding the positive with my injury. I went to doctor after doctor after doctor saying the same thing, like, you're getting better, but I wasn't feeling any better. But now looking back at it today, I can see that this was meant to happen and that it's changed my perspective and my outlook on life. Now doing all the things that you used to take for granted, like walking and running, seems way more important to me now. The development of the recovery process has improved a lot over the last couple of years, but I'm still hoping for more improvement to help me regenerate the nerves in my foot. Although we can't avoid injuries, we can hope to learn new ways to recover and recover faster. Thank you.